What's up everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I have decided to do something pretty interesting, something I've been thinking about doing for a good long while. I've been thinking about doing this video for like the past 4 months or so, but just haven't really got myself up to do it. But now, today, I finally decided to get this video over with. And I feel like you're going to enjoy this one. So, as you see from the title of this video, we're going to be talking about Disney college communities, and especially, mainly, we're going to be talking about with what communities you should join. I know a few of you guys who are subs to me already are on the first community that we're going to show you, but I think there's two other ones I'm going to show you as well that I don't think you are actually in, like you are actually haven't joined. So we're going to get straight into the communities. Okay, so here's the first one. As you see, we are in the Disney Cars and Planes community on Google+, and I know that a lot of you guys are on this one. I know T-Toys Reviews is on this, 95 Fan is on this, and BGM Reviews is on this, and a few other members I know. PCP Collection TV is on this, but he isn't actually active that much on this website, on this community, but you see him here time to time. The Cars Police is on this one. Basically the most of the Disney Cars YouTubers that we know today. And this community was created by Disney Docket, which you can obviously see. He's right here. He's already created 2 pages. He created a haul that he probably got, and a game. So like, how this community works is that, I'm pretty sure most of you guys know how this works, but like down here there's all posts, so you can see all, but discussion is basically when you click on it, it's basically talking about your scores, like customs you made, new things you've created, basic stuff, like just new scores and finds. Sometimes like you can post like Blue Steel, like scenes from a movie that you spotted out, that can go into section 2. But overall, basically just scores and stuff. And the Piston quiz game is a pretty interesting game. This is a very recent game. This was created only like, I'm gonna say 3 months ago. It's not that old of a game. It was created, I can't quite remember who was the creators behind this, but Disney Docket was one of them, because there was another game that they created that they just got very bored of, and I believe this one is a lot better, and it's a lot more fun. I contribute to this game time to time again, not always, but sometimes I contribute to this game. But it's a lot more organized, and I like the style that like do points, and like and in this game, like there's a certain amount of points you get, and at the end of the week, I believe the one with the most points hosts the next question. So like, it's not always Disney Docket who posts the questions. Sometimes it can be like Rust Racing here or Astro Smoky. It's not always Disney Docket. So there's lots of people who have like won a game for a week, they got the most points, and posted stuff. But it looks like we're seeing a lot of Astro Smoky here. But that's basically how the game works. And another thing is that like the one that gets a good amount of points, I don't really know how this works. But I think they round up the points monthly, and the one with the most points gets a car that Disney Docket owns. So you can see here that Paunchy Wipeout 90 has won a Apple car. Well, he lets you select a car, because you see he selected, so he lets you select a car from his collection that he can get, and Disney Docket will acquire him the car due to the points he's won. So it's pretty cool. I actually like this game. If you don't contribute in this game, I suggest you should. It's lots of fun, and the questions are getting a lot more difficult nowadays. They were a little easier. Sorry, they were a lot simpler when they started out, but they're getting a lot more difficult now. So that's fun, because it makes you think on how much you truly know about the Cars community. And guess the car game, it's pretty old. It hasn't been updated in like 32 weeks. So this game is basically done. The premise of this game is when you you type in a car. We've done this on the live streams. You type in the car's name, and you are like, hey, you give like characteristics or something about the car, and then you guess the car. Like one of the cars was Tex Dinoco or Johnny over here. So that's basically the premise of this game. It ended at game 100, as you see right here. It ended at game 100, and the last character was Brian Park Motors. So after this game was finished, the Piston Cup quiz game was created. So overall, this community is pretty amazing overall. I like this one. I like this community a lot. If you haven't joined this one, I highly recommend it. You should. It has 2,000 members at the moment. It reached 2,000 members like a week or so ago. So pretty amazing how well this community is growing. And this, I think, this right here, this shows most active members, something like that. I'm not quite sure, but there's lots of people on this. So if you haven't already joined this one, you should go do that. Now for our second group that we should do. This is on Facebook. I am pretty sure most of you guys don't really use Facebook, which is okay, but this is another group Disney Docket has created on Facebook. He created this, and he posted something about it on Instagram and YouTube or something like that, and I was just so excited. So I was like, yes, got to join this. So you see the description for this thing. It says, welcome to Disney Cars Unity. The community is centered around the topic of Disney cars. Feel free to share your diecast finds and actions or anything related to the hobby from around the world. Also, selling and trading is definitely encouraged. And that's why I like this community so much. Like, you can sell anything. You can sell like cars that you used. Like this dude, I know this dude, he's a pretty good customizer. He found this rare car on eBay. He looks like he's selling it for about $200. So that I like it. I like that you can sell cars. I think the homepage is just no. Also, there's also finds. So it's kind of like the Google Plus community in a sense, but also not, because you can post your finds, you can sell cars, you can basically do anything. Here's a custom that this man has made. His son actually made it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, if you haven't joined this community, I do recommend doing it, but first you'll have to create a Facebook account. So that's the only downside of joining this community, is that you will have to you'll have to make a Facebook group. But overall, it's pretty good. Like there's chats apparently, but they haven't created any. Yeah, here you can see items for sale, and you can see what cars are selling. So it's like your little eBay in a way. Like it's your little eBay. So like, and then this is your items, which is stuff I've bought or sold, which I haven't bought anything or sold anything on this website. And then these are members. Photos. These are the photos of basically anything that's been posted in the community. Lots of stuff. You can see, like, people find some amazing stuff in this website, like this Lightning McQueen right here. Pretty amazing. So it's a pretty nice community overall. I like it a lot. It's a lot newer than Disney college community and Google Plus, but you know, it's good overall. You can see right here, admin. He is the person who created it, because he created it. This is like a year old, so that's nice. I've been in this community for almost a year. It doesn't feel like a year. It does not feel like a year. But here, this is his welcome statement right here. It says, "Welcome Disney Cars United. Here are the rules and guidelines for the community that we suggest you follow to maintain a family-friendly and enjoyable environment." And then he just put all this stuff, and there are rules for buying. So I'm not going to read them out to you, but you can pause the video right now and you can read them to yourself if you're interested in selling or buying cars in this community. So yeah, so this community is pretty great. I'm going to say the planes, the Disney planes and cars community and Google Plus is a lot better, but I like this one. And for our final group, we are going to go to Tappa Talk. So you can see right here, Tappa Talk is a website you probably have stumbled across a few times, but haven't really known what it is. I'm pretty new to it myself. I've been to this website. I've been on this website for about a year. So like, the main thing about this website is basically people posting about like new finds and stuff. You can see here I have 2 posts from me. So it's basically just new things that have came up in the community and what is going on in the cars community in general. So you get a lot of news of Disney cars and stuff from this community. So like, you can head over to groups here, and there's this Disney Cars group, which is basically called Disney Cars to Toys, Disney Cars to Toys.com. So it's a pretty interesting group. You can click topics, recent finds, diecast checklist, all this cool stuff. You can go, if you're interested in mini races, there's a mini races or mini cars checklist. And then there's some other stuff, recent Disney planes, which I don't think is that recent. Like, I don't think that's been updated in a while. But this is also a great community if you're into like Disney cars in total. Like, there's one for planes. Like 1.6 people have posted on this forum. Toys, which is basically just talking about other main things. And I believe these are the most recent people who've updated the thing. And so this one's a lot more confusing in a way. Like, I was pretty confused when I joined this thing. Like, I didn't really know what I was doing, but over time I got comfortable. I don't use it as often, but when I do, it's pretty interesting. So like, these are like the top people that you can talk to. There's one person that I enjoy talking to a lot. Where is he? And I'm pretty sure you've seen him too. Foxy Drive. I know him. I've seen him. But where's that one guy that that like knows his stuff very well and is very tight with the community? There he is. Fillmore 1234. This guy knows his stuff very well. This is an old post, but this guy knows his things very well. Like, he knows mostly anything that to do about cars. He's a pretty nice person overall. I don't really know where his video's going at the moment, but overall, the communities that I've showed you are pretty well. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Out of all communities, I like the Disney, the Google Plus one the most, but the Facebook group and the Tap Attack group are good ones. If you do decide to join those groups or any of the groups I showed you in today's video, I'll leave the links to those in the description below, so please check those groups out. But basically, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be doing a live stream later tonight, so if you're interested in joining that, stay tuned. I'll be posting something on Instagram about it. So anyways, guys, that's basically it for today's video. Hope you guys had a great day. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.